Alright, good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be a different kind of reading. I can tell by the music that came through. That song by, I can't think of the name of who sings it, but it's about the Furious 7. See you again. So it's like you have a very good friend, brother even, that's gone, and you're saying to them, it's been a long day without you, but I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. So you've been through something. And the song Betrayal, Bullet for My Valentine came through. There was another song about betrayal, and it was the one that talks about don't leaving to me, because you're the one who cheated, and I'm too drunk to drive right now, so it's gonna have to wait till morning. But one of us has got to go because you cheated, and don't try to blame this on me. So it's like you've been through something and you need your best friend, but your best friend has passed on, and your best friend has been trying to come through in my videos for a few days now. So this could have happened a few days ago, but I've been resistant to allow that to happen because those types of videos can get very intense. So I ask Spirit, I humbly ask you, Spirit, to protect me in collective as I channel these energies, because this person that's passed on, you have been mistreated and they're angry about it. I'm hearing the name Philip for some reason. Somebody's name could be Philip, or somehow that might factor in. I'm also hearing Jameson. I'm also hearing the name Claudia. Alright, I'm going to start out with this book. I've never used this book before, but I'm being led to use it. It's called Be Still and Be Happy. Alright, Spirit, what message do you have? Holy Spirit, can you guide this reading? Can you move me out of the way and guide this reading for whoever might need it in this collective? Alright, start on the left, I'm hearing. Strong and bold, July 17th. So July 17th could be significant. Be strong and bold. Have no fear or dread of them, because it is the Lord your God who goes with you. He will not fail you or forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:6. Fear and dread are weapons of the enemy. They are used to paralyze us and make us ineffective when we are supposed to be growing in the Lord. God is clear that we should neither fear nor be dismayed, for He is the one who goes with us. Knowing that God is with us, no matter what, should fill us with courage and boldness. At times, it may feel like we are trudging alone through life and that nobody understands our plight. God has assured us that He understands, and He is always there to strengthen, guide, protect, and comfort us. Our fearlessness and boldness come from our confidence that we are already victorious in Christ. Victorious Lord, I look to you for strength and courage, and I ask that you take away my fear. No matter what danger stands in my path, I know you are stronger than my enemy and greater than my fear. Alright, so there's fear. There's fear that's trying to stop you. But you are already victorious in Christ because you have Christ on your side always. Alright, I want to get a feel for where we are as a collective. So I'm going to pull cards on the collective to see where is the collective. Show me what the collective is feeling and thinking right now. Spirit, besides this fear. or that might be somebody else. What is the collective feeling right now? What are we feeling? What are we feeling and thinking as we move into this reading? May I see, please? And can you help me read intuitively and to use the book as necessary? Alright, what's going on with collective spirit? What's going on with the collective? What are we feeling and thinking right now? What is the collective feeling and thinking right now? I'm trying a different angle with the camera, hoping that you can see better. Let me see if I can turn it a little bit so you can get a better angle of my hands. Maybe that'll help. Alright, what is the collective feeling and thinking right now? Thank you so very much. Nightingale. And the firefly in reverse. I think that's all. So right now the collective is a firefly and a nightingale with a beaver in reverse. A beaver is very industrious. They work hard. But you're not able to work right now for some reason. You're not able to be industrious. Now, let's see exactly what's being said here so we'll know what this collective is thinking and feeling. The nightingale. The nightingale is an air element, so you may be an air sign. The firefly is also. So you could definitely have an air sign here or somehow significant. I'm going to start with the firefly because I found it first. The firefly comes in number 2 and it's in reverse. But I'm going to tell you what it means. Inspired and fantastic, yet fleeting. The firefly contains the light of thousands of stars. It's pure, radiant, and illuminating. This high-frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. Therefore, the firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration or awakening that quietly fades if we do not catch it. There is firefly energy behind every poem, song, and invention. Our job is to be ready to harness that creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support this precious and elusive light? So yours is in reverse, and when it's in reverse, when it's out of balance, it means you're burnt out and you feel dull. So you're burnt out and you feel dull. Okay? And then the nightingale. You have something you want to say. A lot you want to say. But for some reason you're not saying it. The nightingale. Fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. And remember, you're afraid now, okay? The song of the nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, or especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. And when you're in balance, you sing, you speak freely and with kindness. So you may be a singer. You could definitely be a singer. I'm hearing the name Jonathan. You could be a singer, a songwriter. You could just like to write poems. And right now you're it's like, I have so much I want to say and I'm not able to. I'm feeling dull. I'm feeling like I can't capture the essence when the inspiration comes, I feel like I cannot capture it. It's like you're stuck somehow when it comes to your creativity. And then the beaver, that's you being industrious. Let's see. It's in reverse. I want to remember that, but I also wanted to see. Here it is right here. The beaver. You're out of balance, though. When you're out of balance, you feel useless and worn out. You are really going through something, baby. You are going through something big time. Beaver, hard worker, loyal, tireless, and family comes first. The beaver personality is a welcome sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for family and express it by way of the earth element, providing a home and financial stability. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project, once they start, they'll work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. The beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term steady effort. It can also signify that it's time for some karma yoga or selfless service. So you're feeling useless and worn out. Like you don't have the energy, like you're sick almost, like there's something physically wrong with you. And it's affecting your ability to speak your mind. It's affecting your ability to create, to sing, and to even enjoy music. And I think you love music. Music is healing. And I know that you do, in fact, because I could tell by the music that was coming through. So I would encourage you, and I think this is Spirit speaking to you through me, to use your music, to use music somehow, to pull yourself out of this place of feeling worn out, feeling useless. I don't think you feel, you may be tired just because it takes all that you have to do even small tasks right now. And let me say this, the full moon in Sagittarius has literally exhausted me. And I've talked to other people, not about the moon, but just about how exhausted I've felt, and they've said they have experienced the same thing, that a lot of people right now are feeling a lot of exhaustion. This full moon has exhausted us. It has given us no energy. It's taken the energy we had away. So for some reason, if you're feeling exhausted, it could be the moon energy having an effect on you. So just know that, okay? So you have a lot to say. A lot to say, and you may even use poetry and song or music. You might talk to somebody with song, but you haven't been doing that lately for some reason. You've lost your desire. You feel useless. All right, let's find out. We're going to use the big cards first to find out what virtues Spirit is working on in this collective. What virtues are you working on in this collective? This collective is struggling, Spirit. We need your help today to figure out how to get past this struggle that's happening. May I have a card or two? That thank you so very much. This is about your faith, your integrity. We've had these before. Your wisdom. Same freaking cards, but your kindness at the same time. Because remember it said that you have a lot to say, but you say it with kindness. You say it with kindness. You're not a hateful person. Somehow you've learned a lesson about integrity, faith, and kindness. Okay? It's taught you wisdom. So I just want you to remember that. I have to put these over here now. Okay? But this has taught you wisdom. Okay? Alright, now, Spirit, how do you want to proceed? We want to know what the angels are up to in this situation. because this is going to require the help of your angels, your spirit guides, your higher self. May I access the wisdom of your spirit guides, angels, and your higher self as we move forward into this reading to get some guidance from Spirit. Help us, Spirit. I feel you. I feel it out too. I really do. And I have a lot to say also. But I have no desire to say it right now. I have no desire to say it because I feel like what I have to say would not make an impact on the situation that I have to deal with. All right, Spirit. How are the angels helping? How may I see, please? How the angels are helping in this situation. Good, strong answers only. Okay. They're giving us blessings. The angels are wanting us to know that we are blessing you and protecting you. Whatever you need protection from, they're protecting you. Alright, anything else? Surrender was on the bottom of the deck. Thought. They're working in your thoughts. So somehow you need them to work in your thoughts. You're being blessed. You have protection. And you have thoughts with the divine plan on the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing go one more time. What else, Spirit? Thank you so very much. Giving you courage. Remember courage? Remember needing courage? That you were needing to be fearless? Did anything else turn over? Alright, and then on the bottom of the deck, we have fire. Fire. So you might need to get a little angry. That passion. You've lost your passion here. You need your passion back. And the angels are going to help you to get your passion back. Alright, now let's see what Sacred Destiny would say to us. Sacred Destiny, how are you working in this situation? May I see, please? May I access the Akashic records of those who I'm reading for their highest and greatest good. May their spirit guides help me, their ancestors, their loved ones who have crossed over. May I get help, please. Thank you. I'm hearing something. What am I hearing? Something about a bond. That it's not. It's a type of friendship that is it's a bond. We're not just friends. We're family. We're a bond. We have a bond. We've made an oath. All right. I'm seeing another deck of cards. All right. Talk to me, Spirit. Relaxation came out. Relaxation. You need some relaxation because you're worn out. Okay? You need to relax. Pleasure on the bottom of the deck. Anything else you need to get from this deck? You also need to keep things simple. There's a need for things to be simple, for you to relax. You're going to get enlightenment during this relaxation. We've heard that already too this week. You're also going to have happiness. You're going on a voyage, and it's going to help you to focus. Or you need to focus on this voyage you're going to be embracing somehow. Why are we going on a voyage? Because it's helping us with our flexibility. Clarify what you mean by voyage and flexibility. This is where you're going to find your miracles. Going forward. You've been at a standstill. But going forward, by being flexible and going on this voyage, you're going to find your miracles. But you have to go forward and be flexible and go on this voyage, okay? And then on the bottom of the deck, we have be patient. Be patient, okay? I know we always hate to hear patience. That's what Spirit is indicating, is to be patient. Now, I was seeing a deck of cards that I would like to use. Nyx, may I access your wisdom on behalf of this collective? High Priestess of Spirit and forbidden. Something being forbidden. High Priestess of Spirit. So it's like somehow you know that something's forbidden. Understanding that something is forbidden. The moon and forbidden. What does the collective need to know about what's happened here? May we see how this happened, please? How did this happen? How did this happen? Whoa, that's a lot of cards. A lot. Do I take them, Spirit? No. Alright, how did this happen? Individuality, belonging, and summon. That's how this happened. You were trying to be yourself, your individuality. You were trying to be your individual self, your authentic self. And it affected your belonging. And so you're being summoned. The numbers are 47, 41, and 13. With confidence. Remember, you needed confidence on the bottom of the deck. I just want to quickly give you an idea of what Spirit is saying about how this happened. Individuality. Number 47. Number 47, individuality. These are short. Okay. No two snowflakes can ever be the same. Just as you are special and unique too. This is something to celebrate. It says, I have marked one young vampire in a way that is unique, setting them apart from all others. Choosing their symbol is important because it reminds you to reflect on your unique qualities. It also reminds you not to compare yourself with others. This is a futile exercise because no one is the same. No one's beauty greater or less than yours. No one's life better or less than yours. Others may seem happy doing things a certain way, but if you feel as if you're compromising yourself to fit in, don't. People will leave you for who you are. I'm sorry, why did I say leave you? People will love you for who you are, not someone you are trying to be. Your task here is only to be yourself. This is a powerful sign. So your individuality is you, like I said, being yourself. Now, how does it affect your belonging, though? Number 41, because somehow it's affecting your belonging. You being yourself affected your belonging. Alright, my dear one, I know you have been searching your whole life for a sense of belonging, a feeling of home and acceptance. Wow, okay. Come and enter the house of night, for when you choose this symbol, you have joined us in this community of beauty, friendship, and secrets only shared and known among my chosen ones. You are chosen to belong. This symbol also tells you that you are in the right place now. You are home. Be at home inside yourself. Learn to be comfortable in your own skin. When you choose this symbol, know that I, Nyx, Goddess of Night, have chosen you. So you have been chosen because of your individuality. You've been given special gifts of individuality. And now you've been chosen to be a part of this community. Remember I said you had to be flexible and go on this voyage? You're going to the community where you're going to be accepted. Number 13 is summoned. Not only are you're being summoned. Alright. When you choose this card, it is a symbol to create a ritual and to connect with your spirituality. Get in touch with your own inner magic before you make a move forward. So you're being encouraged to get in touch with your magic before you move forward. Create a ritual. Pray. Meditate. Listen to a song in the mornings. Make some kind of ritual between you and spirit, so that you can connect with your spirituality. How do you communicate with your powers or with me, your goddess? Now is the time to pray, to meditate, to acknowledge the sacred in every experience. Don't take your next step lightly. You have the power to summon your spirit, summon your courage, and summon even me. You are inquiring about something important. Breathe and wait for a sign before you act. Choose another card if you need more understanding of my wisdom for you. Alright, so if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to this channel, because I truly believe that if you're here, you've been chosen to be here. Not everybody has been chosen to be on this channel. And this channel is at the level it's at for a reason, because I have intentionally grown it slowly, because I want it to be those whose spirit chooses to be here. Alright, so we're going to choose another card to find out what this is when spirit says, I want you to summon me. I want you to use meditation, prayer, whatever ritual you use to summon your courage, to summon me, and to summon these powers. How do you get in touch? You've been given special gifts. How do you get in touch with those? And I'm sending you to a place where you're accepted for who you are. A loving friendship, tight-knit community of believers, of people who believe in you and who believe in themselves and who believe in spirit. Alright, so, spirit, may we have more wisdom. Ooh. Wow. Okay. There's lust. Lust is here. Okay. Complicated is here, and choices are here with vision. So the wisdom is about lust, number 24. That's the answers that you're seeking. You were seeking some important answers, and it had to do with some lust, something complicated that involves choices and vision. All right, so here's your answer. My dear one, when the symbol of lust has come before you, beware that when you toy with this energy, you may become consumed by it. There is a fine balance between desire that is pure and the obsession that arises in the insatiable thrill of danger. Be careful that your desire remains good and that your wanting doesn't cause hurt to yourself or another. It is best that you move cautiously forward. If you're talking about a relationship, you may be developing an obsession, fever, that will take a long time to recover from. Ask yourself, what is the nature of your desire? Why do you want it so badly? Beware, there is always a hidden agenda in lust. What is yours? So there's something that you want really bad. It could be a person. Why do you want it so bad? Why do you want it so bad? And there's always a hidden agenda. What is your hidden agenda for wanting this, whatever this is, so badly? Okay? So ask yourself and be honest with yourself about what your hidden agenda is. All right, and then number 11 is complicated. Number 11, complicated. My sweet one, wouldn't it be nice if life were simple? Remember, you need simplicity, and things were obvious and transparent. Drawing this symbol reminds you that sometimes there are so many elements to consider that it can be next to impossible to understand them all in the moment, especially when you most want to find an answer. Right now, things are complex, and only time will help you pull out the pieces of the puzzle together. Just remember, simple can also be boring, and complication can make for deeper, more mature matters. Don't try to figure this one out. Just be open and follow the thread of life's mysterious web. So, there's something complicated about this. Don't try to figure it out. It's just going to take time, and the answer will reveal itself in time. So, don't try to figure it out. Remember, you're going to get answers, I think, through your relaxation. You need to simplify things by just relaxing. Okay? And then we have choices, number 46. Choices. I turn right to it. Every choice you make has consequences. Even your thoughts are like magnets, drawing experiences to you for the good of or for the bad. Do you know the story of a winged immortal in the House of Night who had to choose between the dark and the light? Do you know what they chose? Right now, you are faced with such a choice. All you need to do is ask, is this for the highest good? The choice you make will be important. Step in your life lessons. Remember, even not deciding is a choice. What will it be? Choose another card to show you what your choices will bring you. Okay? So, now we're being told to choose another card to find out what your choices will bring you. Because you have to make a choice. Next, may we see, please, what this person's choices may bring them. And these are important choices, remember. You're being faced with some important choices. Remember the boy who had to choose between the dark and the light? It's important that you choose for the highest and greatest good of everyone involved and not just be self-centered. What might their choices bring, Spirit? May we see, please? Invisible. You have a lot of cards here. I'm going to give them to you, though. Listening. Strength. Success. And letting go. Your choices will bring you listening, strength, success, and letting go. And invisible on the bottom of the deck. So, number 23. Letting go is actually first, so I'm going to read it first. This symbol comes to you to remind you that freedom is important to everyone. If you love something, set it free. Don't hold on too tight, lest you chase it away. You have the freedom at this time to choose whatever you want. Let others do the same. You will be so happy you did. Miracles come when you let go and allow the magic to happen on its own accord. Okay? So listening is part of the choices that you're going to make. Listening. That's important, isn't it? Listening. Maybe somebody's going to listen to you. Drawing this symbol insists that you are meant to listen to what others are saying with their gestures rather than their words. So watch what they do, not what they say. You're going to begin to listen, not to what people say, but what people do. Because sometimes people will say one thing and do the other. Okay? Remember that. In my house of night, there will be a beautiful girl with skin the color of dark honey who has the gift of poetry. She is able to weave tales with great detail and expression, yet without being obvious or straightforward. Reading between the lines and finding true meaning are what are required right now. Listen and learn. What others don't say is what is important at this time. So listen to what other people are not telling you, okay? Not just what they're saying. Listen to what they're not saying. And you're going to be given the wisdom to see through this. All right, you're going to also be given strength, number 38. Strength. Number 38. Wait. Number 35. I'll be able to see again soon. 35. Strength. Sometimes life will present you with challenges that you think are too difficult to endure. Does it seem as if nothing goes your way and that everyone else appears to be having a good time? Be strong, my dear. Drawing this symbol means no matter what is happening in your life, you have the strength to endure all experiences. Life, like an ancient oak whose trunk cannot be uprooted by the mightiest storm, you will know a strength that comes from within. You will win the game of life. You have the strength to face any situation now. So you're going to be able to hear what's not being said, and you're going to have the strength to endure anything that comes your way. You're being promised that. Spirit is promising you, no matter what happens, I'm going to give you the strength to endure it. And you're going to have success, number 39, which is not far from this one. Success. You must celebrate now, as I do, for you. You have achieved success. Accomplishments are yours now, and you are in a position to reap the rewards of your hard work. Remember, you're tired? The symbol of success reminds you that hard work pays off. Being true to yourself and refusing to compromise will yield good things. Choosing this symbol is a wondrous sign that all is well in your life. The symbol requires you to keep working hard, lest you lose the knowledge you have. Now is not the time for slacking off. Keep going and celebrate even the smallest victory. Be proud of yourself as I am proud of you. Remember, everything you choose now will come to be realized. So choose wisely. So you're going to listen. Okay? This is about you having this desire. Why do you want this so badly? This is complicated. You don't need to make decisions right now. Instead of making decisions and choices, because you have choices you have to make. But in order to make these choices, you need wisdom. And you are going to have the ability to hear what is not being said. So even though people are saying things, you're going to hear what's not being said. What's behind these words that they're speaking? What is it they're hiding from me? How is it that they're lying about this? Because we all, remember, with lust, we all have an agenda. What is your agenda? What is their agenda? You're going to have the strength to endure whatever it is. And you're going to have success. Whatever choices you make here are going to bring you success. So Spirit is saying, I want you to choose wisely what you choose. And then letting go, which we've already read. Something is going to have to be let go of. There's something you have to let go of. And I'm going to read it again, okay? I'm going to read it again. If you love something, set it free. Don't hold on too tight, lest you chase it away. You have the freedom at this time to choose whatever you want. Let others do the same. You will be so happy you did. Miracles come when you let go and allow the magic to happen on its own accord. And then we have invisible, number 16. So don't hold on too tightly to anything right now. Remember, you're going to have miracles. Blessings and miracles and protection are what you're being given. And invisible. Invisible. Sometimes you may feel like you don't fit in. As if you are invisible to others. As your goddess, I see you, I know you, and I believe in you. Know that not everyone has the ability to recognize you fully, and that perhaps they are so caught up in their own stories that they can't see you. It's okay, because those who see you are the important companions on your path to finding your magic. Another meaning for this symbol you have chosen is that circumstances may require you to step back and remain in the shadows. Now is not the time for you to tell all and show everyone your truth. Being invisible protects you from harm right now, so that you can observe your surroundings without being vulnerable. Stay hidden and watch what others do before acting. You're being told over and over and over again to slow down, relax. Don't hold on so tightly. If something wants to go, let it go. If it's meant for you, it will come back to you. Those who can see you right now are the companions on your path to understanding and realizing your gifts. Those who can't see you, it's meant for you to be invisible to them right now. And don't try and force yourself or your beliefs or anything else on those people, but relax and watch them. Watch what they say. Watch what they do. Watch what they aren't saying and what they aren't doing. Okay? You understand what's being said here? Okay. Good deal. All right, Spirit. Now, how do you want to proceed from here? Because I see we have a very, very different reading. We are going to pull a tarot card just to see. See, it said use the black deck. So Spirit wants to use... Oh, there's a card right here. The Wheel of Fortune was turned over. I'm going to put it back in the middle of the deck. All right. Beautiful reading so far. Alright, show me, Spirit, how you're working in this collective. That wheel came out. That wheel came out, and the Hierophant came out in reverse with death upright. Complicated. Talk about complicated. Oh, and we have justice here. Justice. Just making sure there's nothing else turned over. Alright, so that's what we have. We have there's going to be a wheel. There's going to be a higher level commitment, but it's in reverse. And something's going to be transformed that's going to bring justice. There could be something legal going on here. We're going to find out more about this, and we're going to use, oh, and then we have the Lovers, Gemini, on the bottom of the deck. So let's talk about Gemini in reverse. We have Taurus here. We have Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo. We have Taurus again, Scorpio again, Libra is here, and Gemini is here also. The only two in reverse are Taurus and Gemini, the Hierophant and the Lovers. So it's like there's no choice. Somebody feels like they have no choice, but you always have a choice. Even when you make no choice, that is a choice. Remember what Nick said? Alright, so there's going to be a wheel. Something's going to happen that's going to be out of your control that could be good or could be bad, okay? And that wheel is happening. It's not in reverse. That means it's not delayed. It's happening. Alright, Spirit, I need to know what deck of tarot cards you want me to use for this reading. What deck do you want me to use for this reading? We're going to use steampunk. I was torn between steampunk and runic, the rune deck. But I'm being told to go with steampunk. I don't think I've used these very many times. And I don't know what the difference is between them and regular tarot. But if I have any questions, I can always look them up in the manual. Why is the wheel here for the collective spirit? Temperance and Three of Cups. So that's like a celebration. Temperament. Being tempered when it comes to your friendships. Being self-controlled when it comes to who you choose to allow into your life. Remember? Alright, what's the wheel, Spirit? May we see what the wheel is? The wheel is the Emperor in reverse. Alright, so something is causing, whatever happened here has caused our Emperor to be in reverse. Why is the Emperor in reverse for the wheel? Something fortunate has happened, but it's not something you really wanted to happen, I don't think. The King of Wands is here with the Eight of Cups. So there's a King of Wands that either walked away from you or you walked away from them. This person could have been angry. They're very passionate. They're very charismatic. They are very center of attention. They can be a real asshole, honestly. They're not always the nicest person. And somebody walked away from them. Whatever this wheel was, it caused you to walk away from this King of Wands. Alright. Why did this person walk away? Because of the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. You were working together. You and this King of Wands were working together. And basically, it was almost like you didn't know what to expect. Like, one minute you might get one thing and the next minute you might get another. You didn't really know what to expect from this person. There was it was almost like a form of denial, but more than denial. Clarify the Two of Swords. Give me more on the Two of Swords, please. Strength. Alright, this is where you felt weak. And the Knight of Wands. Oh. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. So, with this King of Wands, there was also a Queen of Wands involved. This is a Leo for sure. And they were being a Knight of Wands. There's a younger person here. A Sagittarius. That's upright. The Queen of Wands is in reverse. So it's like you couldn't make up your mind. Do I want to listen to the Queen of Wands, or do I want to listen to the Sagittarius? I have to be strong in making this choice. So you have a choice between a younger person who's a Sagittarius and an older person who's the Queen of Wands. And somehow it's going to have an effect on this work. You're not sure if you want to do this job. Eight of Swords. Something has you feeling like you're imprisoned. Alright, why is the Hierophant here? Let's move on. Why is the Hierophant in reverse? Because of another king and another queen. Holy shit. So, the Hierophant that's in reverse is a Queen of Cups and a King of Pentacles. So, you were in a higher level relationship, or somebody was, with a King of Pentacles who's no longer in the picture. This person was very wealthy. They had a lot of wealth, and they were fatherly, but they're out of the picture now. And they were married to a Queen of Cups, which is a Cancer. So or it could have just been a very spiritual, very loving person. They were married. This was a marriage, but something happened to their husband. All right, what happened to their husband? The Ten of Cups, the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the Three of Wands. So this person loved this person. They loved them to death. They loved them. But they had to set boundaries with them because this person had an addiction. And they did not know what way to go. They didn't know what to do anymore because of their addiction. So right now we have two storylines going on here. We have this first storyline where you're having to make a choice about work and between two people that are going to affect your job. And then over here you have a marriage that ended because of an addiction. And this woman loved this man to death. They were in love at one time. Emotional everything. Alright, why is death here? Because of a Four of Wands. This is a relationship that's ending. Why is this relationship ending? Because somebody wants their independence. The Nine of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And the Two of Pentacles. So it's like, I want my independence because I'm trying to put my money together with this person, but it's not leading. We're not able to save any money, and somebody is stealing money from me. They'll take my money and use all my money, and I can't save a penny. I have maybe $5 to my name. That's death. That is what is being transformed. Is you. You want to be alone. And you've stayed up at night thinking about how hard this has been. This has kept you up at night. What's going to bring justice here? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Not having any strategy. There's a strategy that's needed here. You need a strategy for how to make your money. You need a strategy for how to make money. And there's the Queen of Pentacles, but they're in reverse. What strategy is going to be needed for justice to come here? What is going to bring the justice when it comes to the Knight? The World. Something's going to be over. Somebody is your world. And here they are. Judgment in reverse. Bad judgment. Why is it bad judgment to end this? This is a hard reading. Because of the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Six of Swords. Because you want something to end. You're not able to make any money. What would bring justice is you not making any money, something ending that you've been using bad judgment about. You're not looking back to see, am I getting into this? Am I getting out of this what I've put in? I'm fighting constantly about money. It's like the most stress ever. It keeps me up at night. And all I want to do is move on. I want to get out of this. I'm tired of being in this. The High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Intuitively, you know you have to. And that it's going to take somebody helping you. You can't do this by yourself. You're going to have help. Why is the Lovers on the bottom of the deck? Because of that wheel. That wheel. Not having a choice. This wheel is not really giving you a choice. The only choice you have here is whether you're going to listen to the Sagittarius or the Leo. And I don't think one of them doesn't love you. But we're going to find out. What would the Sagittarius say here? What am I going to do with you seriously? I smile when I'm reading. Alright. What else would they say? I act like I don't care, but I do. Alright. What would the Leo say? The feminine Leo. They have a lot to say. They'd say, it's late, really late. Why aren't you here next to me? I know your fine ass is not single. I reread our text messages. Did you block me? And where have you been my whole life? You haven't been there for me. I'm falling in love with you. Alright, what else would the Sagittarius say? Woo, that flew out. I think I miss you. But I don't want a relationship. How does the other person feel? The Emperor up here, how do they feel? I often wonder how you feel about me. How do they feel about you? Damn, you drive me crazy. And if you only knew how much I care about you. I should delete you out of my phone, though. How else do they feel? I wish I would have talked to you when I had the chance. And thanks for being in my life. With, I should delete you out of my phone completely. Let's find out secretly how they feel. Secretly, how does this Sagittarius feel? I want to start over, and I wish we could go back. How does the Leo feel? I hide my feelings, but how do you feel? I missed you. I need security. I can't do this, but I won't let you down. What do you mean you won't let them down? We don't share the same values. So there's something that they want to do or you want to do, and the other one feels like it's wrong. Do I still have a chance? What else would the Sagittarius say? I know you don't feel the same. How do you feel? You feel like you let him down and that you have too much to lose. But your intellect arouses me. So you have yourself a mess here. You have two people, and right now I don't think either one of them are all that crazy about you. I think that this Leo is using you. Y'all don't share the same values. They won't let you down. So it's like, I'm going to be there for you no matter what, but I can't do this. I need security. I've missed seeing you, and I'm hiding my feelings. I think the feelings they're hiding is that they can't do this. And Sagittarius would say, I think I miss you. I act like I don't care, but I do. I smile when I'm reading. And what am I going to do with you? I know you don't feel the same about me. I wish we could go back, and I want to start over. So the Sagittarius wants to be with you pretty badly. And you feel like you have too much to lose to be with them. You know you let them down. They would say, thanks for being in my life. I wish I would have talked to you when I had the opportunity. If you only knew how much I care about you, damn it, you drive me crazy. And you would say, I wonder how you feel about me. So now you know. Now you know. Okay? Alright, let's see if we can find out what happened here. What happened between you and the Sagittarius? May I see, please? You wanted to be alone. You wanted to work. And it was only you. Alright, what happened between you and the Leo? There's gossip. There's gossip. Somebody was, oh my God. Somebody was pushing your buttons and you couldn't move on. And they knew you couldn't move on. And they also knew that you were secretly in love with the Sagittarius. So there's gossip. They knew you couldn't move on, that you were stuck there. And they intentionally were pushing your buttons because they knew that you were stuck there. In other words, I'm going to be an opportunist here. And I'm going to push your buttons because I know there's nothing that you can do about it. You have to deal with it. So they had like this resentment against you, maybe because of the secret love you had. Alright, what's the gossip when it comes to the Leo? They knew you were keeping somebody a secret. They didn't want to hear it. So they were being manipulative and pulling strings. And somebody over here was being centered and aligned with the universe. Somebody was also being promiscuous. Tell us more about that. They were busy and they were having tantric sex. What else? Somebody was supposed to be parenting, but they were doing drugs. They know they fucked up. They were supposed to be having family time, but they had a crush. What were they doing with the crush? Being promiscuous. It could have been a cop. There could have been a cop involved somehow. Oh, they made a bad choice. They made a real bad choice. And somebody's a hater. What do they hate so bad? Oh, they're a liar too. I hate nothing about you. I want a divorce because I'm a great actor. What do you mean you're a great actor? Somebody's been under spiritual attack because of keeping a promise to a diamond girl who's born to shine. I think they've been under spiritual attack because of not keeping a promise to a diamond girl. This diamond girl is attracting like a moth to a flame. Somebody got caught cheating. They were spoiled. And they're being called a bugaboo. But it's actually a love story once upon a time. What's the truth about the bugaboo? Somebody's been arguing with you and putting you in your place about the bugaboo. They're not a bugaboo. They want to go on a date with this person. What might be the outcome of the date? Spirit says caution. If you want to go on a date with this person, be careful and protect yourself, because there's going to end up needing to be a pregnancy test. So if you don't want to get pregnant, if you go out with this person, be careful. Protect yourself from pregnancy, because you could get this person pregnant. And somebody's been setting the record straight. What do you mean they've been setting the record straight? They've been venting and talking about your issues, and they've been announcing that the game is over. Somebody's about to get a room, and somebody's coming in after you. Shit's about to explode and go up in flames, and I'm going to fight for what I love, because I'm a hater. What's going to be the outcome of all this shit that's going up in flames and fighting for what you love? You're going to have to use sexual protection, and somebody is investigating you. I don't know what you've done, but you got the law involved. You're also outdated. Anything else we need to know before I put these cards away? Somebody's got depression. They need to chill out, because I'm tired of it and over the drama. And I want to go on a date with somebody else. Okay, one more thing, and then we'll leave the gossip alone. We're going to find out everything we can while we need to. Alright, I want to know all the gossip here surrounding this situation. What else is going on with this person, this Leo, that's got all this gossip? They're a cheater. They're supposed to be working. They're a workaholic. But they're a cheater. And it's somebody who they think is their perfect pair. They're digmatized by this person. Anything else about this Leo? Woo! They get intoxicated at the bar, and they don't answer the phone. They have a hidden agenda. What's their hidden agenda? Their hidden agenda is that they are having sex. They're a player. And they're playing like a victim. They're playing like they're the victim, but they're actually having a lot of sex. And it could have been during a time when somebody was locked down. Anything else we need to know? This love is not returned, and somebody wants to go on a date. What's going to be the outcome of the date? Somebody's going to make a gesture of love. They're materialistic, but they want... It's like, I want to make a gesture of love to you because I know that we can make money together, and I have a hidden agenda. The answer is going to be yes. What's the hidden agenda? Holy shit! I'm a psycho, and I have a spark. I feel confined. Why are they a psycho? Because they're sorry for this third party. They made you a promise that they would not ignore you. That they have been bound. When it comes to talking to you, they were a liar. Anything else we need to know here? There's a mystery undisclosed, and it has something to do with travel. Can we get any hints on that? Something's going to be blocked. Can I get a hint on what's unknown? Somebody's going to be unapologetic. Sorry, but not sorry. And have faith. What are they unapologetic about? Something that happened in the winter that caused them to be in separation when they were locked down. What are you talking about? A wild card, a twist of fate, and an invitation. Anything else I can be told about this? That it was a long-term commitment. And the fall was also involved. What about the long-term commitment? There was an invitation to spend time together. Communication. What was the communication? that I have a secret admirer, a mystery lover. Why are you telling me this? Because somebody got blocked, ghosted, and ignored, and now they want revenge. Because they know that you had a love affair, or a one night stand, or whatever. Wow. Holy shit. Alright, what's going to be the outcome of all of this? May I see the outcome of all of this? Somebody's going to use their invitation. Somebody's going to use their intuition to have their happiness. What are they hiding? There's going to be a divine detour that's fate, and they're going to love themselves. And what's being shown is that they're going through a dark time right now. Dark side of the moon, Cancer's here. They're going through a shadowy time. What's so shadowy about it? May I see, please? What's this dark time they're going through? They need to grow up. And they have all these fears. Alright, well, what's going to be the outcome of all of that? Divine Masculine's here in reverse. What's it going to take to get him upright? Trust, an apology, and surrender. Trust, and apology, and surrender will get you upright. Oh, and you're isolating and thinking about how you feel so much guilt and shame and infatuation. Right now there's no communication. Why is there no communication? Because you're trying to make a decision. And what are you leaning towards? You're leaning towards being present, having abundance and gratitude, having self-worth, seeing your part in things and changing. Beautiful, Divine Masculine. Beautiful. You're tired of being triggered by all of this. Take your time, Divine Masculine. Take the time you need. Look, your communication is right there. You're going to talk to somebody about this soon. What will they say when they talk to them? Oh my God. They will say, I've been closed off, guarded, and resistant. I am your Divine Masculine, but I've been purging, I've been crying, I've been purifying, and I'm trying to learn how to take care of myself. And I want my wish fulfillment. I want my dreams to come true, but I have doubts. What will be the outcome, though? You're going to get a second chance when it comes to those patterns of toxicity and the loss that you have. Alright. Mary Davidson and Carrie. Alright, talk to me, Spirit. Spirit says there's a lot of passion here. Put away the computer. Anything else? Have integrity with the past life love. There's finances that are affecting it, but you can trust this person. Anything else? You regret the time that you had to spend apart, or that you're going to have to spend apart. What else? You're going to have stability, but you have to wait. Things are going to have to balance out. And will they? Somebody's learning a spiritual lesson. What's that about? It's about obstacles, abundance, using your intuition when it comes to taking a leap of faith. And what would be the outcome of the leap of faith? Rejection. What else? Longing. What else? This is protected. So, what should they do? Somebody's going to be in denial. What do you mean in denial? About children and a decision. But you're on different pages and you know it. So what should they do about that? Something was strictly sexual. Why are you telling us that? Because you have to have acceptance of that. Set boundaries. Anything else? There's interference. What's the interference? The second chance. And how's that going to work out? You're going to retreat because somebody has an obsession with marriage. Anything else? Warning. You're on different pages. You need to take care of yourself. Anything else? It's fate that you go slow. We keep hearing these same messages, and that you give somebody an apology. Clarify the apology. You've mastered a spiritual lesson. And who's the apology for? Right here and now, your marriage. You've been playing hard. What do you mean there's somebody that's been playing hard in a marriage. You need to apologize and open up about this. Somebody has a friendship. It's a twin flame. You need to set boundaries and take care of yourself. It's true love, and there's a lot of chemistry. There's going to be forgiveness and awakening of a soulmate who has an addiction and a new love and needs to be released so they can get support that's unavailable. Be patient and we'll be healing. Alright, we're going to leave it there. I do want to pull Love Who You Are. How can this crowd love who they are? Because I can see why they don't. Radiate gratitude, harvest the honey, and float like you mean it with all own your star. Alright, number 16. I'm going to read, it turned right to it. This is a moment to set aside any concerns or distractions. Allow your circumstances, stressors, and challenges to be tucked away for a bit. This moment is about the sacred, intentional pause that can create gratitude. Take account of all your dreams once held that are now your reality. So think about all the things you wanted at one time that you now have. Think of all the people, places, and events that had to line up to grant your wish. From the sun that creates enough energy in a single day to run the machines of the earth for thousands of years, to the oxygen so freely provided to the plants filling your lungs, to the planet filling your lungs in this very moment, without any effort on your part. The universe conspires to delight you, and there are millions of unseen forces moving in concert right now to support your life forces. Number 7, harvest the honey. You're about to have some blessings. Let them off the hook, but more importantly, let yourself off the hook. Forgiving another doesn't mean that you need to accept that you need to accept their presence in your life or agree with their behaviors. But it does mean that you recognize carrying resentments is like poisoning your own well. That goes for your relationship between you and you as well. Forgive yourself. It doesn't matter how high, how big or little the error, or how conscious or unconscious you were at the time of the falter. What matters is that unforgiveness is a bitter pill, and your life is too precious to swallow that toxin. When you forgive, you harvest the medicine inside the world, inside the room, sweet as honey. So you have to forgive. And then number 41. This is that little seahorse. Float, flow, let it all happen. No feeling is permanent and no circumstance is forever. Like the ocean, our reality and our feelings about it are constantly in motion. Now is the time to ride those waves and let it all be. Remember, ships don't sink because of the water around them. Ships sink because the water gets inside them. Don't let what's happening around you get inside you and weigh you down. And then number 22, own your star. Own your star. And it has a starfish on it. Not all stars belong to the sky. Just look at the starfish. And you. One of a kind, brilliant, luminous. Never let anyone dull your shine. Endeavor to know your value, not based on what service you provide or how you can be pleasing, pretty, or productive. Rather, know your worth based on the radiant star stuff coursing through your veins. Stand in your shine. We will be willing to lose everything that requires you to lose a part of yourself. I love these cards. I do. I love them. Alright, now let's quickly look at your money. What's going on with Divine Masculine's money, Spirit? No, no, no. I want good, strong answers. None of that floppy shit. What's going on with Divine Masculine's money? Right now, Divine Masculine is in his emotions about growth, and he's exploring. He feels like he's settling. There's a teacher who's inspiring him. Alright. What's going on with Divine Feminine's money? Something about beauty and being on the right path. Alright. What's the outcome if they get together? Whoa. Oh my God. If the two of you get together with your money, you're going to have comfort. You're going to take a risk. Something's going on with your health. You'll have real estate. You'll have a soul tribe. You'll have the media. You'll have animals. Be cautious though. Somebody's leaving you a legacy. Go slow. There's spell work being done. What's going to be the outcome of the spell work? The underworld is here with being a peacemaker. You're going to have a celebration about taking off. Where are you taking off to? It has something to do with a strategy you have, an office, and being a sport. Outcome of that. Your money is coming to a halt, but you have angelic help. You're going to be self-made. There's going to be a shift. The past is here bringing you options that are going to take you to the next level. And you might be a mechanic. Anything else we need to know? You're going to have a new beginning and promoter. Mistakes on the bottom of the deck. Why are mistakes on the bottom of the deck? It has to do with your home. What's going to be the outcome of that? A laborer, social media, networking, and your spirituality. Outcome of all of that. You're going to be a writer. You're going to be sharing. You're going to be a rebel. And there's something that Spirit doesn't want you to talk about when it comes to new gifts being activated. So we won't. But leadership is on the bottom of the deck. We're going to leave it at that. No, one more time, Spirit said. Oh, God, Spirit. There's going to be a partnership, a rescuer, a windfall. You're going to be alone, but you're going to use your voice, and there's going to be gossip about parenthood. And charity. Jesus Christ with the gossip in this collective. any gossip left that we haven't heard already? There's evidence of cheating and somebody's going to get kicked to the curb. You need to check yourself. Why are they going to get kicked to the curb? Because somebody's a hater and they're brainstorming and figuring shit out when it comes to a love story. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that. I did want to try my best to pull one of these. Oh, I got trinkets coming out everywhere. I'm telling you, I have not been able to see lately. I have a gear. Somebody might be a mechanic or works on gears. Somehow gears are significant. And then I have a family tree that says, life is a gift. Alright, and I'm going to pull one of these to it will allow me. I think that is all. One, please, that I can read. One, please, for guidance so I can read it. Alright, I got two and I'm going to take them. Lioness and Creatrix with Bright Destiny on the bottom of the deck. Alright, Lioness, number 26. Your ability to love yourself is empowering and being matured. You're learning that the real beauty and value of you comes from within. You're learning to rise above emotional game playing with honesty. You can enjoy your attractiveness as a person without allowing it to control your life or your sense of value and self-worth. If others try to control you through their opinions about your appearance or in any other way, you will be strong enough to recognize it as their problem and has nothing to do with you. Others will be attracted to your true inner beauty, appreciating your loveliness and enjoying how it helps them to feel good about who they are too. Creatrix, number 18, I turned right to it. Your soul is a divine creative fire. It wants to break free from what has been and give life to something new. You may experience this as a feeling of restlessness, of being confined, or as a craving for something more that you just cannot quite articulate. Your soul doesn't want you to push this new life away. It wants you to embrace it. When you let go of your inhibition and freely express yourself, stagnant situations will be cleared out and a powerful release of energy which creates openness. Let your inner artist out to play in whatever way feels fun, raw, and honest for you. It's time for you to experience something new. Number 14, Bright Destiny. Bright Destiny. It's okay to feel unclear or even confused about what's happening in your life right now. It's like that because you are going through soul growth. Things will become clear in time. Remember, you have to give this time. For now, however, let the process happen. Fear can make us try to force something that isn't quite ready yet. Don't try to impose a meaning to take action or understand it all prematurely. Don't think too hard. When it's time for you to act, you will know. It's okay to relax. Relax. Remember, relax. And trust that the moment of clarity will come when the time is right. Everything is making perfect sense here. MOHZAVM number 2. Thank you, Spirit, for your goodness. TRELXFM number 10. RLKPYVM number 12. PHVTHETJ. KEMFNKM number 6. A lot of K's and M's. YEFCVLC5. One more time. HLPLDFX4. Alright, now I'm going to pull a trinket or two. And I had a gear and I had a tree of life that says life is a gift. Somebody may already be pregnant, but it was looking like it was saying if you're going to have sex with this person, you need to wear protection because of getting them pregnant. Alright, I have a leaf you might be finding. Why did I say leaf? Feather. You might be finding feathers. Consider your impressions and follow them sometimes. A piece of selenite. Dream, hope, trust, love. A shell. Your name could be Shell or Michelle. I have a teddy bear. I have a marble. I have a dime. I have a piece of crystal. I have another shell. Somebody's name is Shell. I have a crescent moon with a heart. I have a windmill. I have a Mustang or a horse. I have a flamingo. I have made with love. I have a tiny skeleton key with a heart. I have a wing, a fancy heart, and then I have a starfish. Remember the starfish? I have a cross. I have a 4-leaf clover, an infinity sign, and then I have the engagement ring. Again, somebody is going to get married, or at least engaged. Trinkets from this soul. Alright, I have a light bulb. I have a music note with a skull. I have, what do you call these? Evil eye to protect you. I have an I Ching, a dragon, a marble, a fancy heart, a maple leaf, a tower, another starfish, a feather, an arrow holding on to an anchor, a cactus or a prick, another feather. Somebody's finding a lot of feathers. I'll hold you in my heart until I hold you in heaven, and never, never, never give up. Alright, you guys, that is going to be a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this. Oh, let's find out what your best friend would say. They got something to say about this. Best friend, what would you say about all this? Give yourself permission. You're the best. Give yourself permission. You're the best. What would the other person's best friend say? Say thank you to your body and remember who you are. Alright, you guys. Be blessed. Take it easy. I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.